Tonight we bring you a special report on a problem experts call a disturbing epidemic.
Many people think bullying only happens on the playground, but an alarming number of adults are being tormented at work. Kendra Slogoski has more on boardroom bullies.
Some of the things that have happened, I would never treat other people that way. I feel like I have to be watching behind my back and always walking on a fine line.
For Charlene, her office is like a war zone. From 9 to 5, she is wounded by words and isolation. She is the victim of a bully.
Shame, because you feel like you must have done something to be the target.
Charlene is not her real name. Her identity is being protected because she still faces the bully and the torment every day.
Well, it can be like a long, dark tunnel, you know. For a while it was, because you don't see any way out.
Charlene is not alone. Workplace bullying is so prevalent, 1 in 6 people are victims. 80% of all bullies are somebody's boss.
That's epidemic rate. It's epidemic rate, but it's not a discussable everywhere because so much emotion is tied to bullying. We do spend a lot of time in our workplaces defending bullies.
Dr. Gary Namey heads up the Workplace Bullying Institute in the United States. He travels around North America to get his message out and advocates for bullying laws. He tells his audience most employers defend bullies.
See, he's never put it together that for a decade, Bob's slips have been affixed to his little butt.
What really cements bullying as part of the legacy in a company is the employer's response to it when it's reported. And if they say, no, that's unacceptable, that doesn't happen here, it's stopped. It's nipped in the bud, and it never becomes part of history. Unfortunately, those companies rarely exist.
Dr. Namey says most employers don't know how to manage a bully, but doing nothing breeds acceptance. Namey says bullying is a form of violence, a health hazard. The victims often develop anxiety, sleep deprivation, a whole list of medical problems. That's why he says employers must create a policy and enforce it.
You go after bullying, not the bullies.
Making it easier for victims like Charlene to come forward, stripping away the fear so others don't just stand by and watch.
If I had somebody who would go to bat with me, that would maybe be different, but I don't know. I can't guarantee that anybody would say anything.
Kendra Slogoski, Global News.
Dr. Gary Namey says developing a workplace bullying policy will not only protect the health of workers, but also the bottom line. Namey says bullies are expensive to a company because they run up costs in turnover, employee sick days, and short-term disability claims. In fact, a Canadian company calculated the cost of one bully for 1 year was $500,000. Quebec is the only province that has specific bullying legislation.